Okay, we have two questions based on the same scenario. Harold walks 2,100 metres before breakfast every day. How far, in the first question, how far does Harold walk before breakfast in a year? Use estimation, okay, to circle the correct option below. All right. Now, estimation is when we round numbers to make them easier to work with, so we can come up with an easier calculation. It only gives us an approximate answer, but the calculation is much easier to perform. Okay, so let's look at the information we have. So Harold walks 2,100 metres before breakfast every day. Okay, and we're asked how far does he walk in a year? Okay, now a year is 365 days. So if we were going to calculate this, we would, without estimation, we would do 2,100 perhaps, 2,100, which is the meters, multiplied by 365 days. Okay, so it would be 2,100 times 365. Now, let's look at this 2,100 first. I'm going to go down here. So we've got 2,100. What am I going to round that to? I'm going to round that to 2,000. Okay, I think that's very, very simple to do. And let's then look at the 365. What am I going to round that to? Well, I'm going to round that up to 400. Okay, 400. All right, so I've now got 2,000 meters and 400 days. And this is a much easier calculation to perform than the 2,100 multiplied by 365. But hang on, now these are meters here, and whenever we're dealing with meters, and we should look out for whether we're going to have a change in unit, and we do. If we look at the answers, look, all the answers are in kilometers. How many meters are there in a kilometer? 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So I can do something here that's going to make my calculation even easier, because I know that 2,000 meters, okay, equals 2 kilometers. Okay, so now I've got a really easy calculation because it's 2 times 400. Okay, so we have 2 kilometers times 400, which is my approximation of days, equals 800 kilometers. Okay, and now we have to look and see if there's an answer, which answer best matches, which is the closest answer to this estimate. And okay, we've got, so okay, this is in the right sort of ballpark, I suppose. These are out. This one here, D is the one that's closest. Okay, had you not converted the 2,000 meters into 2 kilometers, you would have ended up with 800,000 meters, which you then could have needed to convert into kilometers, and that would have brought you to the same answer. Okay, it's easier to convert it into kilometers before you do the calculation. Okay, right, let's get rid of that. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to get rid of that there. I'll keep that in as a reminder of the answer to that one, and we'll have a look at 10. On one day, he walks 20% further than normal. Okay, so we're now we don't need then any of this information, because this was how far he walks in a year. We're just back to what he does in a day. Okay, and in one day, so one day is 2,100 meters. Okay. And we want to find out what's 20% of that. Okay, now the easiest thing to do is to think, what's 10% of that? Now, what's 10%? 10 is, remember, that's 10 over 100, because percent means per 100, and that is equal to 1 over 10, which is 1/10. Okay, so actually what we have to do is divide 2,100 by 10, and that will give us 1/10, which equal to 10%. Okay, so 10% equals 210 meters. Okay, now if 10% equals 210 meters, 20% is 2 times what 10% is. So that's going to be 420 meters. Okay, so 20% is 420 meters. Now he walks 2,100 meters, and he walks this extra bit as well. So 2,100 add 420 or 420. Okay, and the final answer then is 2,520 meters. Okay, I hope that helped.